Hello, welcome to a session of percussion, Latin American percussion. My name is Rodrigo Chavez. Bienvenidos a una sesión de percusión latinoamericana. Mi nombre es Rodrigo Chavez. Originalmente soy de Chile, pero estoy acá en Toronto, Canadá. These sessions are going to be somehow limited to just half an hour or something like that. Before I start, I would like to thank very much the Hispanic Canadian Arts and Cultural Association that makes all this project possible. And I will be showing you many different rhythms from Latin America and different instruments as well. So if you have or if you know some of these instruments, you will be familiarized with the theme. There are so many rhythms to study in Latin America, which is what makes it so fascinating, and so it's very difficult to please everyone, but I will try to give you a general view of the Latin American rhythms and the instruments. There are many instruments that we are using in Latin American percussion. One of them is the conga drum, and this is a conga drum. They usually come in a set of two. So we have the conga and the tumba. And the tumba is pretty much, it's like a bigger size conga. Okay? So here we have the tumba, it has a low tone, and the conga. Usually you put the conga in front of you and you hold it with your knees and you tilt it a little bit forward. So there is an overtone, there's an open tone sounding instead of placing it flat on the floor. Here is just muffled, the sound is muffled. So we just tilt it a little bit, and that's the conga. And the tumba, or the female drum, they call it hembra, macho and hembra in Spanish, has a lower tone and it's a little bit bigger than the conga. So the first rhythm that I would like to show you is the calypso from Trinidad and Tobago. Now the calypso is from Trinidad, but also I would say originally it's an African rhythm. Now it has many names. In Africa they call it zouk, in Congo they call it sukus, and there's so many variations of the same, but it's the same rhythm, and you find in the guaguancó, in the rumba from Cuba, you have this as a base for the guaguancó, and it's the basic rhythm for calypso. And if you speed it up and you add trumpets and trombones and it's hyper, it is called soca. So the same rhythm, calypso, becomes soca, and soca is a little bit hyper. So I will just show you the basics of calypso, one drum, and then we use two drums, and then I will show you some other instruments that are involved in the calypso rhythm. Later on in the series we can go to salsa or merengue or cumbia from Colombia and rhythms from Peru and so on. There are so many rhythms to explore. So this is the basic calypso, and I start with, if you have a bongo drum or a djembe or a conga drum, it would help for you to practice. I will do it with the congas, and with one drum you just go left, right, left, left, right, left. So the first part is muffled, so it's a dead sound, and you have an open tone at the end. Left, right, left, open tone with the right. Okay, and the counting will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 4. The accent is on 4, so the open tone is on 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then there are variations to this rhythm. Also with the left hand you have bass and tip. two drums. The rhythm or the technique is a little bit different. Okay, with two drums you can add more flavor to it. Instead of doing this and change the color, people in Trinidad do right left on the conga, just playing open tones, right left, right on the tumba or the bass drum. So it will be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All night. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a variation of that would be right, left, left, right. Tumba, conga, conga, tumba. So right, left on the conga. Then we separate both hands. Low, high, high, low. So it will sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now to this rhythm you can add shakers or maracas. Here there is a shaker, and you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. When playing the shaker, you have two accents, and you can use this also for Brazilian music. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. So there is an accent, back, front. The shakers, this is a plastic bottle shaker, but it sounds great. You just go front and back, right? And the shaker, you always hold it from the bottom. Never hold it like this, okay, or placed sideways. It's always front and back, and you hold the shaker from the bottom. And there is an accent. The accent is back, front, so it's so there are 4 notes. You have and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. So faster will be, okay, when you stop the shaker, instead of doing this, okay, you can stop like this, and the beat stop right away. Just twist it, okay? So it will be something like this. And it will have 2 shakers, will be like this. This is a double shaker. Okay, and the rhythm is the same. Okay, with 1 drum, left, right, left, left, right, left. Okay. Now, if you are playing the cowbells, and in the calypso they use the cowbells, if you have only 1 cowbell, typically you play in the upbeats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You hold the cowbell from the bottom, okay? Don't put your thumb in the middle because you're going to be banging on the cowbell. So make sure your thumb is on the side, and you just play in the middle. If you want it louder, or if you are playing outside, on the street or in an open field, just separate index from the cowbell, and you have this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, if you are using 2 cowbells, you can play with 2 sticks, and this is the pattern for the 2 cowbells. And you can play in the middle, or you can do variations. Okay, so those are the 2 cowbells. If you have just 1 cowbell, You can play up beats and you will be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? And shakers, and if you have maracas instead of shakers, okay? Instead of playing like this, the Cuban style or Venezuelan style or Colombian style of maracas, just put the maracas together, make an X, index in the middle, and you play at the shoulder level, and you recreate the sound of the shakers. So the maracas now are like a shaker, right? Okay, for the calypso. You can also just do the tempo, just do the downbeat. You go 1, 2, 4, and 1. While the band is playing, you have conga players, shaker players, or cowbells. Is happening instead of doing this. Okay, you can just do the downbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you have the calypso. And if you have one drum, so there are variations. You don't have to play the same pattern all night. But basically that's the calypso. If you have a triangle, and they use it in Trinidad and Tobago, the triangle is also used in Brazil. So if you can learn this technique, you can use it for Brazilian forró music. And you grab the triangle from the center. The open side of the triangle is towards your body, and the elbow is facing out. And you play 4 notes, 2 muffled in the middle, and then open up your hand, and 2 open tones. You have muffled, open, muffled, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can also use this technique from Brazil, and they hold it like this. So you muffle and open, which is the same but different technique. You hold it on your index, okay? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So those are the instruments of the calypso. You have the conga drums, you have the güiro, the maracas and the shakers, and you have the triangle and the cowbells. Okay, so just a quick review for the calypso. I start with the left hand and in the middle. So we play muffled tones, left, hands off the drum, right hand open. For the open tone, we don't play in the center, we play on the side, so we just use the fingers. Half of your hand is out, the other half is in. So it's on the conga. So first part, last part, right hand only. So left, right, left, left, right, left. And if you are left-handed, it will be right, left, right. The last note, which is louder and strongest, will be your left, because you are left-handed. Okay, so you start with the right, left, right. Okay, and for all my my right-handed friends will be right, left. So you don't repeat hands. It's not left, or right. We always alternate here. Left, right, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, with 2 drums. Variation. Okay, so the first mode with the 2 drums will be right, left, open tones. Then separate both hands, low, high, low. Okay, right, left, right. So first part, right, left, on the conga. Now separate both hands. Tumba, conga, tumba. Together will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Second mode, a variation of this will be right, left, tumba, and then 2 left hands here, 2 open tones on the conga, and finish with the tumba. So it will be, okay, right, left, tumba, conga, conga, tumba. So together it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, that's it for now. Oh, there is the widow. And in Trinidad, for calypso music, they use a huge widow. It's a metal widow. I don't have it here today, but just imagine this is a big metal widow, similar to the ones they use in Dominican Republic for merengue, and they just go like this. So it's and 1 and 2 little notes in the middle. So it's and 1 and 2 and 2. Okay, so that would be the widow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Also, if you're tired, you just want to do the downbeat, will be this. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you just go up with the stick and down. For the widow, you use a tiny little stick and you put the index on the stick. So it's not this, but it's this. Okay? There is more, I would say, emphasis, and there's more intention. Putting the index on the stick, you grab the widow from the back, and the widow is vertical. Try not to play with horizontal or diagonal. Okay? It's vertical. And you just go up, down, up, down. Okay? The whole movement would be okay. So that's the widow for calypso. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.